How is the world order changing? What are the implications of the shift from unipolarity to multipolarity? We are witnessing a transformative shift in the global order as the traditional unipolar structure gives way to a more complex and dynamic multipolar system. The importance of embracing this shift is paramount, as it fosters a more equitable, stable, and cooperative world. A world where diverse nations contribute to shaping international affairs, ensuring a balance of power that truly reflects the realities of the 21st century. Let's start with unipolarity. Could it be a challenge foundation? Unipolarity refers to a world dominated by a single superpower, where one nation's interests and ideologies dictate the course of global politics. But this dominance, as history has shown us, is not without its flaws. Let's take a moment to reflect on the Iraq War of 2003. This conflict, initiated by the United States under the guise of combating terrorism, highlights the pitfalls of unipolar dominance. The war led to widespread instability in the Middle East, a rise in global terrorism, and a humanitarian crisis that still resonates today. It also resulted in a surge of anti-American sentiment worldwide. This case study exposes the limitations of unipolarity, unchecked power, unilateral decision-making, and the potential for catastrophic consequences. Unipolarity, as demonstrated by the Iraq War, presents significant challenges and limitations. It's clear that a balance of power is necessary to maintain global stability and peace. Is bipolarity making a comeback, or is it simply echoing history? As we delve into the intricacies of the global order, we can't help but notice the re-emergence of two significant players, Russia and China. Their increasing influence is reshaping the dynamics of international relations. Let's take a closer look at the Russia-Ukraine conflict of 2014. This conflict stands as a stark reminder of the potential for power struggles in a bipolar world. Russia's annexation of Crimea not only challenged the sovereignty of Ukraine, but also tested the resilience of the international community. Meanwhile, China's ascendance as a global power is also redefining the landscape of international politics. The rise of these two nations indicates a shift from the previous unipolar world, dominated solely by the United States. Bipolarity, seen in the re-emergence of Russia and China, raises questions about the stability of the global order. The resurgence of these powers is not just a historical echo, but a significant pointer towards the future. Could multipolarity be the new equilibrium? The global stage is no longer dominated by a single or dual superpower. Instead, we're seeing an emergence of multiple power centers, each vying for influence and balance. Let's delve deeper into this through a few case studies. Firstly, let's look at the BRICS alliance: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. This alliance represents a cooperative effort between emerging economies to establish an equitable global economic order. It's a clear example of multipolar cooperation where diverse nations come together to shape international affairs. Next, we have the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, or the SCO. It's a political, economic, and security alliance that includes countries from Eurasia to the Indian subcontinent. The SCO is a testament to multipolar power equilibrium, demonstrating how nations can coexist and cooperate despite their different political systems and ideologies. Moving on, let's consider the One Belt One Road Initiative, or OBOR. Spearheaded by China, OBOR aims to create a vast network of land and sea routes connecting Asia with Europe and Africa. This initiative illustrates the concept of multipolar economic equilibrium, where countries collaborate for mutual economic benefit. In the realm of security, the European Union's Common Security and Defence Policy, or CSDP, is worth noting. It represents an attempt to create a security equilibrium, where member states share the responsibility of collective defence. Lastly, let's look at two trade agreements. The ASEAN Free Trade Area, or AFTA, aims to eliminate trade barriers and promote economic integration among Southeast Asian nations. Similarly, the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership, or CPTP, seeks to create a commercial equilibrium by fostering free trade among Pacific Rim countries. These alliances and initiatives not only attest to the rise of multipolarity, but also highlight the benefits of such a system, promoting cooperation, fostering stability, and ensuring a more balanced global order. Multipolarity, as demonstrated by these alliances and initiatives, seems to be the direction the world is heading. How can we navigate this complex future? It's a question that invites us to consider the importance of multilateral cooperation, inclusive diplomacy, and technological collaboration. We see this in action through the Millennium Development Goals, the Sustainable Development Goals, and the Colombian peace process. The International Space Station embodies international collaboration, while Agenda 2030 SDGs highlight the need for sustainable development. As the Shanghai Cooperation Organization expands its membership, it underscores the value of diplomatic dialogues. Navigating the complexities of a shifting global order requires embracing multipolarity, fostering international collaboration, and addressing challenges through diplomatic dialogues and sustainable policies. So, what does this all mean for the future? In the face of a shifting global order, it's clear that the path forward is multipolarity. This new equilibrium fosters international cooperation, balances power, and addresses global challenges through diplomatic dialogues and sustainable policies. It creates a more inclusive, resilient, and interconnected world, reflecting the realities of the 21st century. To stay updated with more insightful content, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Also, check out Professor Alienan's videos discussing essays related to this topic.